Okay, so this isn't really a MGTOW video, but I figure I'd go ahead and get this off my chest because it keeps happening to me, and quite frankly, it's getting on my fucking nerves. So check this out. So, in the scripture, the book of Sirach, chapter 40, verse 28, it says, "My son, lead not a beggar's life, for it is better to die than to beg." And a man who depends on another man's, basically lives or depends on another man's table is not counted for a life. Well, a lot of people, especially for my demographic, I don't think they read that scripture in the King James Bible. I don't think they read that. You see, a lot of them, especially the ones who are down on their luck, they go out there and they panhandle, they beg. But what I'm noticing is that a lot of these individuals, if I'm in the vicinity, they will make a beeline to me. They won't beg Brad for money. They won't beg Hector for money, but they'll come directly to me. And I've been noticing this for quite some time. It's pattern recognition. And quite frankly, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. You see, it's one thing to be generous, it's one thing to be charitable. But if these individuals are coming to you because they know in the back of their mind, I say, this fool is going to give me some money. I know he's going to give me some money. That attitude is why a lot of doors are being shut. Why no one really is being very merciful to those who are down there looking anymore. They're not being merciful anymore because of that attitude right there. They come to you because you're a fool. They think you're stupid. They come to you because you're always supposed to come out of their pocket for them, but no other demographic has to do it. But you have to. No, I don't have to. I don't gotta do that shit. But we live in a gangster's twilight zone, where up is down, down is up, where people punish success and reward failure. They reward the generous and the charitable with contempt. They reward the generous and the charitable with contempt. And that's what they were joking about in that old cartoon called Gargoyles, where Goliath saved these humans and certain humans repaid him with contempt and hatred. And the funny thing is, in Planet Hulk, the comic book, the Hulk said the same thing. He said that he saved these humans many times, and every time he saved them, they went back to calling him monster. And some of them have even backstabbed him. They've tried to get him murdered or hurt. Same shit, different smell. And it applies to brothers worth their salt, brothers when it's truth. We try to be generous, we try to be kind, we try to be charitable, and they backstab us. And that's why I've told brothers to master the lockout game and perfect it. I've told brothers to block, ignore, ghost. You can be generous, you can be kind, you can be charitable, but you got to put limits on it because there are a lot of snakes in the grass and a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing out here. There are too many of them. And a lot of them keep making a beeline for you and nobody else. It happened to me probably about 4 times in one fucking week. And quite frankly, it irritates me. Because, sure, there are signs out there on those properties that says no loitering. But these individuals or act like they can't read those signs, they'll do it anyway. They'll come to you and still beg you for cash. And they keep doing it. Some of them are aggressive with it. Some try to be all soft and slick with the shit, and it's a pain in the ass. So I'm saying it to say this. Do I have a problem with being generous and charitable? Not at all. But I do have a problem with being backstabbed. I do have a problem with being exploited. That's why the generosity and the charity has to have limits. Like this past Friday, I went on ahead and gave a donation to my Kendrick because of this badass storm we had. That hurricane had spawned a few tornadoes and destroyed a school, and a couple of houses got hit. So I figured, what the hell, I'll go ahead and donate a little bit more. But yeah, the charity and the generosity, yeah, be charitable, be generous, but you might have to put limits on it in this day and age, because there are a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing, a lot of snakes in the grass out here that are trying to hurt you on purpose. And the worst kind of snake in the grass is the one that mistakes your kindness for weakness, or takes your kindness as a form of weakness. Those are the absolute worst. Take heed, brothers. Take heed. Slana McTow. GTN, L.O.M out.